Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Navy's offense will take the field first. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's an awesome-looking carry. You know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are three certainties in life, guys. You're going to die, you're going to pay your taxes, and Navy is going to tote the rock.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Vic. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun. Wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, can you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Navy!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
North Texas in the hurry up. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And Navy will go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Turning it on. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if you can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Got a man. It's Vic. And he's brought down after a nice game.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You have a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Iowa stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Iowa City. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kev. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to come.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options. They're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Koch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. North Texas will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
It's a seam wide open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, midshipman! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green will return to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Let's go. Off play action. That's caught. It's Lacey. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking to throw on first down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And here comes the Navy offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's caught. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that was a great play call defensively.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Unloads it left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And Navy will go back on the attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all take
catch the ball. You are my best receiver, bro.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
That's crazy.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Navy offense. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground here. They'll move the stakes with the 1st down. It is a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football 1st, 2nd, 3rd, then their 4th option might be to pass the football.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, he can go. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David.
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game. A lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense.
The defense has been great.
Making him feel uncomfortable, and then
That's
when you
crazy.
get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Touchdown, midshipman.
Are you on phone?
Momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Get there.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. North Texas in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Too much time, bro.
Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Oh, my God, bro.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're working that left side. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keep it himself. Quick step and go. Man,
Got the 1st down. Oh, no.
Take a break to let him be checked out.
Severe.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
We can't lose no DBs.
Like it is. The 1st half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything.
Yeah, way more people here first game of the season, bro.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Coffee. And he's brought down after a nice game. Navy quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll pull it down.
I slid. This nigga dove.
He's headed the other way. There he goes.
That's crazy.
The 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. This defense making a...
This nigga dove. I just tried to slide, bro.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys.
This is really crazy, bro.
Picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes
I
it
slid.
back for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away.
That
And
shit's
that
stupid.
last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return.
I slid, bro.
On the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving.
I can beat 2 people over there, bro.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Oh, God.
Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. North Texas in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to power their way ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game.
And how about this offense deciding to run the football, be physical, find a hole, get downhill, Palmer, and get the first down?
Yeah, and it helps, too, when you got a running back like this guy. He just knows how to fall forward and get those hidden yards. Big weapon in this offense.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. looking to fire.
Bro, why aren't you covering the nigga over there? That's the only person, bro.
North Texas.
That shit crazy.
Comeback is underway.
Come back.
If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed.
Right, good drive, man.
Confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Fuck.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turning it on. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try the counter. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now. With a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Crisp execution
That's
in
it,
the
a
passing
touchdown.
game, and they've got it down to the 3. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed
Block
to do.
him, 61. That's a touchdown, man.
Got the completion.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success.
Touchdown, Navy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
Oh, no, he's about to get blocked.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. North Texas in the hurry up.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
North Texas really has it going on offense.
There you go. There you go.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Parrish. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Yeah.
And a missed connection on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, yeah. That should be 6. Go.
Number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, midshipman. The defense takes matters into its own hands. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, man.
Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
That's a fucking receiver playing running back.
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to fire on second down. Spins away from the defense. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The run from the shotgun. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. And Navy will go back on the attack.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't.
Fix it. I felt like I'd have fumbled it out.
Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20.
That was a terrible
North
punt.
Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense.
Bro.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides the back and leaves it.
There you go. Shit, 15.
Nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in.
Here, bro.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Why wouldn't the nigga run with him?
For the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna let that nigga catch that shit.
All over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Shit, 94.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And here comes the Navy offense.
Why the screen rocking for me? This is my stadium.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week.
Oh, yeah.
It is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.